Today we are going to guide you through a nice, gentle, easy yoga practice. And if you are ready, go ahead and meet me on your mats. We're going to start today with a moment of integration. Slide your toes together, walk your knees to the outer edges of your space, and melt your hips to your heels for child's pose. Soften down your shoulders and just allow your ears to slip through between your biceps. Your forehead might touch the mat or it might not. Once you've found that comfortable position, begin to notice your breath. Don't worry about altering it or changing it. Simply just notice it exactly as it is. Take notice of the way that your breath feels as it enters your body. And then take notice of the way you feel when your breath leaves. With your next breath in, draw in just a bit slower through the nose. Fill up your belly, press your stomach into your ribs. And as you breathe out, slowly let the air go. With your next breath in, draw just a hair slower. Filling the space in your ribs, the corners of your lungs, breathing into the back side of your body. And slowly let the breath out. Breathe in through your nose, fill all the way up. This time, gently press your lips together and send the breath back out through your nose with a tiny little constriction at the back of your throat. Take notice in the difference in the way that this feels, the way that it sounds as you breathe through the nose and out through the nose. Take a couple rounds on your own, just noticing the feeling, the sensation, and the rest of the body. As thoughts and feelings about your day float through your mind, just simply let them pass on through. Return your attention to your breath and to the present moment. Press your heart to your mat, settle your hips to your heels. Stay for one more breath in and out. And at the end of your last exhale, inhale, lift your chest and rise to tabletop. Draw your shoulders over top of your wrists, your hips over the tops of your knees, and just relax the tops of your feet into your mat. Gently tuck your chin to gaze at the space between your thumbs. Exhale to gently brace your belly. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your heart, cow pose, and breathe. Drag the heels of your hands towards your knees and just let your shoulder blades drip down your back. Breathe in. Exhale, tuck your chin around your shoulders for cat pose and breathe. Draw your belly button up toward your spine. This time press the earth away from you. See if you can create a little sense of hollowness in your armpits. Breathe out. Inhale, drop your belly, cow pose. Exhale, round your shoulders, cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Take a few rounds of this at your own pace with your own breath. And if it feels good to you, feel free to invite in any extra organic movement. That might be a simple shift of the hips side to side. Perhaps it feels good to rock your weight forward and back. There's no right or wrong answer. Just simply move and feel what your body's calling for. Begin to balance yourself out and return to stillness in your tabletop. Inhale, extend your right leg back, lift your left arm up and breathe, spinal balance. Curl your right toes back toward your shin and press down into your right hand, enough to help lift up your chest. Envision one straight line from your middle left finger to your right heel. Breathe in. Exhale, connect your elbow to your knee. Round your shoulders as you hug everything into your core. Inhale, extend your arm and your leg. Exhale, hug it in. Breathe in, stretch everything out. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, extend out long, reset. Exhale, tabletop. Plant your wrists back beneath your shoulders. Take a second to settle back in. Inhale, extend your left heel and lift your right hand for spinal balance. Draw your left toes back towards your shin. Press into your left palm and breathe. With your next inhale, stretch 1 inch further out, tips of the toes and your fingers. Exhale, connect elbow to ribs. Breathe in, extend it out. Exhale, elbow to knee, round your upper back. Breathe in, stretch out. Exhale, round it in. One more breath in, stretch yourself out long. Exhale, tabletop. With your next breath in, walk your hands off to the right-hand side of your mat. And as you exhale, melt your hips to your heels. Slide your ears between your biceps and breathe. Notice the stretch and the opening through the left side of the body, almost as if you're creating an extra inch of space from your left hip bone to your left armpit. Notice the way that your breath feels your belly as it drops down into your thighs. Relax any wrinkles out of the back of your neck. Create a heavy head. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, lift your chest. Walk your hands all the way off to the left-hand side this time. And exhale, melt your hips to your heels. Create the same heavy head. Relax your shoulders. And just let your forehead melt toward the earth. Noticing that similar sensation and stretch through the right side body this time. Almost as if you're creating a little extra space in between each of your ribs. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, walk yourself back up. Come to the center. Walk your hands a palm print distance forward, both sides. Curl all 10 of your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. Spread your fingers open wide. Lengthen your arms. Gaze back towards your toes and lift your tailbone right up to the sky. And from here, it might feel good to stay in stillness, or perhaps it might feel good to start adding in a little extra movement. Bending into your knees, pedaling your heels. Or again, just like in our cat-cow, maybe it'll feel good to shift your weight side to side. Forward and back, finding any of that extra movement that feels good to you. Begin to balance out any asymmetric movements and exhale into stillness in your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels, look at your hands. Exhale, forward fold at the top of your mat. Walk your feet to your hands. Draw your big toes to touch with an inch of space between your heels. Take a generous bend through your knees as you allow your belly to roll down to your thighs. Relax your shoulders and gaze back between your kneecaps to fully relax and release the upper body. Stay for one breath in. Let it go. Inhale, place your palms to your shins, halfway lift, and breathe. Rock the weight forward into the balls of your feet. Soften your knees. Cup your shoulder blades together and just gently tuck your chin as you gaze down at the top of your space. Stay for the breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, slowly trail the tips of your fingers up the front side of your legs, rolling one vertebrae at a time, letting your head be the last thing that lifts up. And once your spine is straight, breathe in, draw the tips of your fingers to the sky for mountain pose, and breathe. Ground down into all four corners of your feet. Engage your quads enough to lift your kneecaps up. Draw your belly in and relax your shoulders down your back. Rotate your palms to face one another as you send energy up out through your fingertips. Breathe in. Exhale, melt your hands to your heart and pause. Soften down your eyes and take a moment to reconnect to your breath. Another opportunity to notice the sensations of your body, to notice your breath, to notice your thoughts. As we move and breathe throughout our class today, take notice of the way that you feel. If you get lost in your mind, your thought, your tasks, anything else you have going on today, let all of that go and simply draw back into your breath. Allow yourself to be right here on your mat with nowhere else to be and nothing else to do. Breathe in. Breathe out. With your next inhale, send the tips of your fingers up to the sky, mountain pose. Exhale, cactus your arms, lift your heart, and look to the sky, mini baby back bend. Hug your shoulder blades together as you send your heart forward. Inhale, lift your fingertips back to the sky, straighten your spine. Exhale, release your right hand to your right hip and send your left fingertips up and over for a lateral side stretch. If it feels good, tip your chin to the sky, look past your elbow. Or if it doesn't feel good, tuck your chin, look down to the earth. Breathe in, come back to the center, mountain pose. Exhale, release your left hand to your hip and send your right fingertips up and over. Noticing that lateral side bend, the opening through the right side. Chin to the sky or chin to the earth. Breathe in, return your fingertips to the sky. Exhale, melt your hands to your heart, sink into chair pose and breathe. Draw your eyes down to your toes for a moment to make sure you can see all 10. Hug your knees back, drop your tail down. Gently cup your shoulder blades together and relax your shoulders from your ears. If you're looking for more sensation through the shoulders, you can draw your arms to the horizon, or you can bring your biceps beside your ears. Stay for one more breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Look between your knees, reset. Inhale, press your palms to your shins, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands and step both feet back to high plank position and breathe. Opportunity to stay up on your toes, heels over the ball mounds, or to soften your knees. Draw your shoulders over the tops of your wrists and spread your fingers open wide. Stay for the breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift your heels, look at your hands. Exhale, forward fold, top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up, mountain pose. Exhale, cactus your arms, mini back bend. Breathe in, mountain pose, fingertips to the sky. Exhale, send your left arm up and over, lateral side stretch. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, float your right arm up and over. Inhale, fingertips to the sky. Exhale, chair pose, melt your hips towards your heels. Stay for the breath in. Exhale, forward fold, come down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop both feet back. High plank position. Option to soften your knees. Breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. One full breath in. Exhale. Inhale, lift your heels, look at your hands. Exhale, forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose, fingertips to the sky. Exhale, cactus your arms, shine your heart, mini back bend. Inhale, draw the tips of your fingers to the sky. Exhale, tip toward the right, send your left fingertips over the top. Breathe in, return, mountain pose. Exhale, tip to the left. Inhale, fingertips to the sky, mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart, chair pose. Stay for the breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to your high plank. Step back or jump back. Stay for one breath in as you tighten your core. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay for 3 breaths as you reset. Slide your ears between your biceps. Relax your heels. One more breath. Let it go. Inhale, sail your right leg to the sky and breathe. 3-legged dog. Curl your right toes toward your shin. Look forward at your hands. Breathe in. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Low lunge. Opportunity to soften your left knee down, get a little less sensation, or for a little bit more heat, keep your back leg lifted. Draw your right knee over the top of your ankle and draw your left heel over the top of your toes. Draw your belly button to your spine, maybe even spider tipping or lifting your fingertips off of the mat to help lift the chest up as you roll the shoulders back. Ground down into your left palm. Inhale, sweep your right arm up and open for a simple twist and breathe. Don't lose sight of the strength of your back leg. Lift it up to the sky. Roll your right shoulder back to create space across your collarbones. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, lift your chest. Draw your fingertips to the sky. High crescent lunge and breathe. Take notice of the bend in your right knee. See if you can slide it forward over your ankle and then slightly towards your pinky toe. Stack your shoulders over your hips and draw your belly button into your spine. Breathe in. Exhale, spin your left heel down, open your chest, warrior 2, and breathe. Draw the right knee over the ankle once more and see if you can make one straight line from your front heel to the arch tops of your hips, and then send strength and energy out through your arms. Exhale. Inhale, rise up, right arm to the side and back for reverse warrior pose. Left hand rests softly against your left leg, or if it feels good, wrap your left arm around the curve of your spine. Breathe in. To a T, reach forward and tick-tock your arms, extended side angle, and breathe. Right elbow can come to rest on the top of your thigh, or you can choose to point your fingertips to the floor. To press your knee back and open and roll your left shoulder back. Create that sense of space and broadness across your chest. Perhaps for a moment you want to slide your bicep next to your ear, or maybe even lift your right arm up. Challenge your core and your stability. Breathe out. Inhale, rise up. Your middle finger. Low lunge. Inhale, step your right foot back, high plank. Exhale, hinge forward off the tips of your toes and lower halfway down, chaturanga. Feel the strength of your core as your upper body works to support you. Exhale. Inhale, taps your feet, lift your chest for upward facing dog. Slide your shoulders down your back, press your heart forward. Breathe in. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Take a steady, controlled breath in. Exhale, let it all out. Inhale, float your left leg to the sky, 3-legged dog, and breathe. Curl your left toes towards your shins. Create an even sense of balance between your hands. Stay for the breath in. Exhale, step your foot through, low lunge, and breathe. Option again to soften your right down if that feels best, or to keep it elevated to build that sense of heat and fire in your back leg. Spider tip your fingers or lift them away from the mat. Draw your shoulders back, press your heart forward. Ground down into your right palm. Inhale, sweep your left arm to the sky and breathe. Simple twist. Roll your left shoulder back, create your sense of space. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, lift your chest, send your fingertips to the sky. High crescent lunge and breathe. Roll your shoulders back to push your heart forward, and then collect your biceps in next to your ears. Maintain the strength through both of your legs. Breathe in. Exhale, spin your right heel down, open your chest, warrior two, and breathe. Draw your eyes to your feet once more to find that straight line, front heel to archer heel of your back foot. Take a generous bend through your front knee, but then rock your shoulders back over the tops of your hips. Cup your shoulder blades together. Breathe out. Inhale, send your left arm up and back, reverse warrior, and breathe. Right hand can rest comfortably on your right leg, or again, you might feel better to find that half bind behind the lower back, noticing that extra sensation as you open the left side body. Breathe in. Exhale, draw your arms to a T, reach forward, extended side angle, and breathe. Left elbow can rest, or you can stretch your fingertips to the earth. Roll the right shoulder back. And again, if it feels good, slide your bicep to your ear, or perhaps lift your left arm as well to challenge the strength in your core. Exhale. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. Exhale, low lunge, spin your hands to the mat. Inhale, high plank, step your left foot back. Exhale, hinge forward off the tips of your toes and lower halfway down, chaturanga. Breathe in. Flip to the tops of your feet. Curl your downward facing dog. Steady breath in. Open mouth exhale. Beginning to marry one breath to one movement. Inhale, three-legged dog. Kick your right leg to the sky. Exhale, low lunge. Step through. Ground into your left palm. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Simple twist. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, lift your chest, high crescent lunge. Exhale, spin open, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, arms to a T, extended side angle. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. Look over your middle finger. Exhale, windmill your hands to the mat, low lunge. Inhale, step the right foot back, high plank. Exhale, your chaturanga from your knees or your toes, lower halfway down. Inhale, open your chest, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, sail your left leg to the sky, look forward. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Ground into your right palm. Inhale, simple twist, left arm to the sky. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, sweep your fingertips to the sky, high crescent lunge. Exhale, spin your back heel open, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, hug back. Exhale, arms to a T, reach forward, extended side angle. Breathe in, warrior two. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, step your left foot back, high plank. Exhale, your chaturanga from your knees or your toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take one full breath in. Let it out. One more time, each side. Inhale, sweep your right leg up. Exhale, step through, low lunge. Inhale, sweep your right arm to the sky, simple twist. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge, reach up. Exhale, spin open, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, arms to a T, reach ahead, extended side angle. Inhale, warrior two, strong arms. Exhale, windmill down, low lunge. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, sail your left leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, simple twist, left arm to the sky. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe in, lift your chest, fingertips to the sky. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, arms to a T, reach forward, extended side angle. Inhale, warrior two, rise up. Exhale, low lunge, take it to the mat. Inhale, step your left foot back. Exhale, chaturanga. Take your vinyasa flow. Breathe into your upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take one full breath in. And exhale to child's pose. Release your knees to the edges of your space. Relax your head. Send your heart to your mat. And melt your hips to your heels. And breathe. Take notice of the shallowness in your breath. And see what you can do to slow everything back down. To return the heart to a natural rhythm. To find a sense of steadiness in your breath. Clearness in your mind. Steady breath. Let it go. Inhale, lift your chest, tabletop, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Curl your back toes, send your hands a palm print forward, both sides. Breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, sail your right leg to the sky. Look at your right hand. Exhale, half pigeon pose. Bring your right knee to your right wrist. Soften your shin and relax your left leg out long. Walk your hands back. Exhale, invite the weight of the upper body to melt over the top of your front thigh as you release your elbows to your mat, or perhaps as you stretch your arms out and you surrender the weight of the head to the mat as well. Take notice of what's going to feel best for you. Excuse me. And just breathe. Allow yourself this quiet space, time to settle, to be at ease. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, walk your hands under your shoulders, gently lift your chest. And exhale, roll on to your right hip. Send your left leg out long. And slide the bottom of your right foot up into your inner thigh. Inhale, stretch your fingertips to the sky. Turn and square your shoulders. Exhale, hinge out of the hips. Seated forward fold. And breathe. Your hands might relax next to your knee, your shin, or maybe all the way down to your toes and your heel. Imagine that you're pulling your heart towards your big toe, and then just invite the upper body to melt in. Tuck your chin, gaze down at your left kneecap, and breathe. Inhale, lift your chest. Roll your right arm up and around, send it down behind your right. With your next breath in, roll to your right knee and send your and breathe, opening up the front side of the body, tipping your chin back as you gaze off the tips of your left fingers. Breathe in. Exhale, roll back down to your mat. Turning to your half pigeon pose. Curl your left toes under, hover your left knee. Legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Reset. One breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale, sail your left leg to the sky. Look at your left hand. Exhale, half pigeon pose. Slide your left knee to your left wrist crease. Soften your shin and relax your right leg out long. Walk your hands back towards your hips as you broaden your chest. Breathe in. Exhale, feel free to come forward. Allow your chest to surrender to your mat, releasing to your forearms, or releasing all the way down as you stretch your arms out. Take notice of your breath, the sensation of your belly as you breathe in and it presses down into your leg. Feel the beat of your heart. Return to a stillness in your mind. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, walk your hands underneath your shoulders. Lift your chest. And exhale, roll back onto your left glute. Send your right leg out long. Bring the bottom of your left foot to your inner thigh. Inhale, stretch the tips of your fingers up. Square your shoulders. Exhale, forward fold over the top of your right leg. And breathe. Relax your hands wherever they naturally fall. Tug your chest towards your toes. And then invite your belly to melt to your thigh. Create a heavy head and a soft pair of shoulders. And just breathe. Inhale, lift your chest. Big swimmer stroke of the left arm down behind your left hip. Breathe in, roll to your left knee and send your right fingertips up and back as you open up the front side body. Gaze back over your right fingertips. Press your hips forward. Breathe in. Exhale, roll back to your seat. Turn and square your shoulders to the top of your space as you reset in your half pigeon pose. Curl your right toes under, lift your right knee. Inhale, left leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take one full breath in. And exhale, release to your knees. Slide your ankles around the side of your body as you come to your seat. Extend your legs out long. One breath in, draw your fingers to the sky. And exhale, gently roll onto your back. Let your arms float down. Blades underneath your heart. Breathe in. With your next inhale, send your arms overhead. Point the tips of your toes. Find a nice long body stretch. Grow the length of your spine. Grow yourself 1 inch taller. And as you exhale, gently press yourself up into a comfortable seat. Taking time and care to get there. Not sitting any particular way. Once relax. Soften your jaw. Release any. Pausing for one more moment of reintegration back into our day. Opportunity to notice our breath, to notice the sensation in the body, to free the mind. Inhale, sweep the tips of your fingers to the sky. Exhale, draw your hands to your heart.